Getting way too red, Pender. All right, you may know my next guest from the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues or from her work in the movie Van Helsing. Starting Friday, you can see her in the new film Little Black Book. Please welcome Josie Maran. Wow. You look fantastic.
Thank you, so do you.
That's what I wanted to hear. Now, it's all about me. Look, our shirt and your blouse kind of matches.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I did that myself.
What are you doing?
I was like, what is she wearing? I must match her perfectly.
I did the same thing.
I know.
He knows everything.
I know everything about you.
That.
Now, I want to ask you something. I've heard this about you. I don't know if it's true. This movie, Little Black Book, is about snooping. Mm-hmm. It's one of the big theme of the movie. You yourself like to snoop. Is this true?
I'm an official snooper.
Okay, tell us what's going on. I understand it's kind of sexy.
Well, I mean, there's lots of ways you can snoop.
Yes.
But in New York City, there's only one way to snoop, I think. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the voyeurism.
Right. I like that.
Yeah.
Ugh, you put at the end.
Yeah, and I'm still in character from the movie. I have a French accent, you know. Yeah, so I was looking at this apartment. Mm-hmm. I bought the apartment, actually.
This is an apartment downtown?
Yeah, downtown near a NYU dorm.
Oh.
Woo! And I'm standing in the kitchen. This is how it all started. I'm standing in the kitchen, and I look out the window, and there's 5 guys sitting there with binoculars just staring at me, and I'm like, so I get a little paranoid, and I have my friend go buy me a telescope, because I'm going to start a little telescope binocular war.
Right.
And it got good. I don't think those students were studying.
Well, what kind of stuff? Because you know what, I've lived in New York for a long time, and I look out my window, and the most exciting thing I've ever seen is someone painting their apartment in the, you know, like.
Where do you live?
Oh yeah, paint.
You live uptown?
Like a heavy man, a heavy old man. What kind of stuff were you seeing through your telescope? You
know, sometimes the people would put their phone number on the window. They'd try to make friends with me, or I used to watch this couple. And that was pretty exciting.
And that couple would just
I think they kind of got into it. They knew I was watching, so they kind of put on a show, which I was down for.
Now, really, you liked it. You enjoyed it.
Who wouldn't? Good point.
Excellent point. When you say they really put on a show, what can they do other than the obvious? I mean, how fancy were they getting?
They weren't really getting fancy. They were just getting sexy.
Were puppets involved? I'm just curious.
Puppets, 4-legged creatures. No, just kidding. That's a joke. Joke. I was just watching.
I know that apartment. Now, I read a lot of your interviews today, and you seem like you are very relaxed talking about sex. It's something that you're very open about. I don't come from that culture myself. I come from very uptight people who...
That's not funny. That's true, I think.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doing a joke. I'm, you know, look at me. I'm like,
very serious,
we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it, we don't do it. But you've always been comfortable with talking about it.
Yeah, I grew up in a very liberal family, so I kind of figured out at a young age that when people were talking about sex, as in now, it kind of raised the energy, and it was exciting.
Right.
So why not have...
You ever think about becoming a sex therapist? It ever occur to you? Like,
I wanted to do that for a long time.
Right.
The next Dr. Ruth, the Dr. Maran.
I would listen to you for hours talk about it. I really would.
Good.
Even if you had no useful advice at all.
And I'm really expensive?
What? Yeah, if you were just like, buy overalls, I'd be like,
Do you like this lip color?
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about Little Black Book.
Yes.
We have a clip here from Little Black Book.
Good movie.
I tried to set this clip earlier this evening and was told that it was just a clip from the movie. Do you want to elaborate more on your clip, or do you like just going with that?
It's a clip from the movie.
This is, I think, should be the new trend, because on a lot of talk shows, and I think you'll follow me on this, people spend 40 minutes talking about this, okay, in this scene, and you don't really need to do it.
Duh, it's a movie.
Exactly. Right. And who wouldn't want to watch people have sex? Roll that clip.
I was so young.
She was so young.
I can hardly remember.
Happens to all of us.
It was all superficial.
What isn't these days?
Completely about sex.
Completely about what?
Sex.
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 But you had problems in bed.
Ira, you don't know that, Ira.
Guessing. Someone needs to chill.
Actually, the bedroom was the only place we really connected. 2, sometimes 3 times a day.
Funny how your memory just snapped back like that.
Anyways, Derek and I didn't talk much. I just used him for...
We know.
Little Black Book opens Friday. And thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
nice
for
to
having
the
me.
show. Josie, Maran, everybody else, everybody come back. Beanie Man. What's that? Oh, your mom's birthday. Hold it next. Too late. Okay, we're back.